If the thought of selling your California home and moving across the country to Virginia Beach has you lying in bed awake at night, wondering if you're making the right move, trust me, you're not alone. Between navigating a high-stakes real estate market, organizing a long-distance move, and leaving everything familiar behind, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. But here's the truth. This doesn't have to be a stressful experience. With the right plan, guidance, and local expertise, your transition can be smoother than you've ever imagined. And today, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to do that step by step. Hi, my name is Carrie Tanner, local realtor here in Virginia Beach, and I help people just like you relocate from high-cost West Coast markets to the beautiful, welcoming shores of coastal Virginia. Whether you have military orders, you're downsizing, chasing a slower pace, or looking to stretch your equity in a more affordable market, I've got you covered. Over the last year, I've had the pleasure of working with multiple families who decided it was time to sell their homes in California. Whether it was San Diego, Los Angeles, or the Bay Area, and start fresh here in Hampton Roads. The reasons vary. Some were military orders, some wanted to be closer to family, and others were drawn by the lower cost of living. And some were simply just ready to trade in traffic and taxes for a quieter, more coastal lifestyle. And if you're thinking about doing the same, this video will guide you through all the key decisions, from preparing your home for top dollar sale in California to planning a well-timed move to Virginia Beach and everything in between. We'll cover how to strategically time your home sale and purchase, what you need to know about market conditions in both states, the top logistic challenges and how to solve them, and some real talk on emotional and financial stress that comes with this kind of life shift. So let's dive in. But before we even talk logistics, let's pause and talk about your why. Relocating across country is no small decision, and your motivation is what will keep you grounded during the most chaotic moments. Whether you're making this move for family, lifestyle, retirement, finances, work, or all of the above, get crystal clear on what's pulling you towards Virginia Beach and what you're ready to leave behind in California. Are you looking for a lower mortgage and property tax bill, easier access to beaches without a $1 million price tag, more space, less stress? Maybe it's about the quality of life, schools, or career opportunities. The more clearly defined your reason, the easier it will be to make smart decisions without second guessing every step. The California market has shifted in 2025. While prices remain high compared to the national average, buyers are more price conscious, and interest rates have adjusted buyers' behavior. If you've wanted to maximize your equity, you need to treat your listing like a product. That means professional staging, pre-listing inspections to avoid last-minute surprises, strategic pricing based on current neighborhood comps, not just what your neighbors sold for last year. Your goal should be to present your home as move-in ready as possible. Even though California buyers expect competition, they're also demanding value. Many of the sellers I've worked with in California who took the time to paint, declutter, update fixtures, and invest in curb appeal saw multiple offers, even in a market that's cooling. Now, here's a tip. Partner with a local agent who specializes in relocation coordination. You'll want someone experienced with tight timelines and remote closings because that will become critical once you start the Virginia Beach side of your journey. This is where stress often spikes. How do you sell in California and buy in Virginia without ending up homeless or worse, with 2 mortgages? You've got a few options. Sell first, rent temporarily in Virginia. This gives you buying power and time to shop in Virginia Beach without pressure. It's the most conservative option. Buy first with a bridge loan or HELOC. If you've built significant equity, you may be able to use those funds before your California home sells. Simultaneous close. Tricky, but doable. Requires tight coordination between both agents and lenders. Every family situation is different. If you're moving for work, military orders, timing becomes even more important. That's why I always recommend starting your Virginia Beach home search 60 to 90 days before your California listing hits the market. That way you'll know exactly what's available, what your budget will buy, and what your timeline should look like. This is where emotions can flare, especially if you've never done a long distance move before. Here are a few key tips. Hire a reputable interstate moving company and get at least 3 quotes. Ship what matters and purge the rest. Moving costs are based on weight. Many of my clients sell or donate 40 to 50% of their furniture. Transport pets carefully. If flying, book direct flights and check pet travel guidelines. Driving, plan pet-friendly hotels in advance. These book up quickly. Houseplants can't legally cross state lines without inspection. Many clients give their plants away and buy new plants after settling in. Also, schedule utilities and mail forwarding early. Be sure to transfer school records, medical records, and voter registration before your arrival. Now, let's talk about the lifestyle shift. Compared to California, Virginia Beach is a slower paced, deeply community-oriented, and refreshingly down-to-earth. People wave when you drive by. Neighbors bring cookies. It's real. Cost-wise, you'll notice an immediate difference. According to the April 2025 data, the median home price in Virginia Beach is about $380,000. Median home price in San Diego is about $930,000. Gas, groceries, property taxes are all lower in Virginia Beach. And yes, you'll pay personal property tax on your vehicle, but trust me, with the savings on your property tax bill, you'll still see a savings. Job-wise, if you're remote, you'll love the time zone. If you're job hunting, military, medical, tourism, and education are strong sectors here. And let's not forget about the water. Virginia Beach gives you 38 miles of coastline, boating, fishing, kayaking, and family-friendly beaches without the California crowds or parking nightmares. And you can actually get in the water without needing a wetsuit. This move may feel like a clean break, but it's still emotional. You're leaving a chapter behind, possibly a home you raised a family in, or a city that you've lived in for decades. That grief is normal. Give yourself permission to miss it, to talk about it, to process it. The beauty of Virginia Beach is that it offers peace, nature, and new experiences without demanding that you forget where you came from. Most of my clients tell me that once they settle in, they feel like they can finally breathe again. They have more financial freedom, less pressure, and more time to just enjoy living. So whether you're just starting to consider the idea of selling your California home, or you're already counting down the days to your Virginia Beach arrival, I want you to know you don't have to do this alone. I help buyers, sellers, and relocation clients every week who are navigating this same transition. And I'd love to hear your story and see how I can help make your move as stress-free and successful as possible. You can reach me directly on the number on the screen or check the video description for other ways to connect. Let's talk about your timeline, your goals, and what your future could look like right here in coastal Virginia. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out these videos because YouTube thinks you'll like them.